Hi guys, welcome back to Come From One Laughter. It's your girl Shills, and you've got
Janice.
Okay, and we're back with another interesting one. And I know you guys normally say, people love relationships on this podcast, or our listeners seem to love relationships. And we haven't disappointed this week. We've come back with something I feel like it's a little, well, we're older now. I used to be this age. A long time ago.
I'm still that age.
Yeah, oh please, yeah. We were at your birthday last year. We saw the candles. Yeah, but I was so rude.
Shady.
Yeah, that's absolutely me. But it's an interesting topic, and I think I want to handle it with care, simply because it's affecting a lot of people right now. Obviously, I'm past the age of caring, and I'm on the zone of let God's will be God's will, and let it keep it moving. But it's really, I'm going to read it out because I can't remember it all. It was inspired by a tweet. It's even on TikTok as well, actually. A young girl says, "It breaks my heart that at the age of 28, I've got no children. I can barely find love that's secure. I don't even think at my big age, I know how it feels to be loved. However, I'm so grateful for God's favor and pray that He gives me the strength to accept what isn't meant for me." So, topic is marriage for everybody? Or is relationship for everybody? Or is there a time scale? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. Is there a time scale to be in a relationship, to find love, to have a child, to be with somebody? Obviously, as women, we know that we've been told for years by science, by doctors, whatever, that we have a clock, we have a body clock, yeah? And you know what? The time's running out to have kids, etc., etc. I happen to be not 28 anymore, and I'm happy to admit it, but I haven't got a child yet. And am I in love? Yeah, with myself, yeah. However, that's something that other people who are younger than me will discover later. Now, Jen here, she's had a different experience of life, because by 22, you'd already had
Excuse you. No.
Oh, sorry, it's not for
This is not
I'm joking.
excuse me. I was still at uni.
No,
so it was 20, just before my 25th birthday.
Yeah. So by 24, you know, you hadn't got married. I just point that out.
No.
Yeah, but you had your baby.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not gonna say her name because it's still private. Yeah. Like you had your baby. She's not longer a baby anymore, but Jenna still claims she's 28, so I'll leave that there. Yeah. GCSE age. Yeah. But it's kind of like when you reflect back. Yeah. And when you read things like this, what are your views? Like,
do you know what? It's a sensitive topic, right? So it's more handled with care because we laugh and joke. Yeah. But I wasn't necessarily preparing for Kaz to have Kaz. So, you know, it wasn't necessarily something that I had set in stone, because again, you grow up and you're like, by 25, I need to have this, X, Y, and Z. But I don't think children was specifically in the picture, because we was enjoyment. Everything was enjoyment. So to picture a child.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Let me paint a picture for you guys, because yous who weren't there had to be there.
I was, you know that term outside?
Let me paint a picture.
Outside.
Guys, yeah. Think about it, yeah. Sister Jen here flies away from Custom House and goes to Hertfordshire, yeah. Joins the Hertfordshire Massive, yeah. And at that time when we were at uni, yeah, this will bring back the memories, yeah. Get hedge or die trying.
That's the one. Big up, Olu.
Yeah, get hedge or die trying, yeah. Now, little old me, I was in East London, yeah, because I'm an East Londoner. I didn't leave UEL.
Didn't want to leave.
Didn't want to leave UEL, I was here, yeah. But Janice was out there doing life in Hearts, yeah. Doing life in the... I said, Janice, so you're not in London. I am this weekend. I was always a club thing, yeah.
Yes.
So, basically, she was out there, she was living life, and the expectations that I would have for a 20 to 28-year-old. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, parts of your life that you're sorting out at that age, I think, are just like your career, possibly finishing off your degree, if your parents want you to do that, or if you want that for yourself. Because let me not lie, a lot of Black or African backgrounds, they want you to have that degree. That's important for the parents. Yeah. And I don't know, that's a whole different subject I'm going into, but I'll come back to that. So you're out there And so I'm painting a picture for you guys, yeah. This girl is living life, yeah. Left her little job in New Look and left, yeah.
That's how long we've been friends. You can remember it all. Oh my God, this is romantic.
Yeah. Please, just because you got your haircut, it doesn't mean you're swinging.
The stud. Catch I'm a fit.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, so we're going back, guys.
Yeah.
When I say we're going back,
Way back.
Like Dennis was at New Look, I was at JD's. Next door, yeah.
Yes.
We go way back, guys. We grew up around the corner from each other, yeah. So it's nothing new. But you go into this life and then you're now pregnant, yeah. And you're now thinking, gosh, my life is changing.
Yes.
Yeah. But this girl's talking about not even being close or experiencing love. Were you in love by that age?
I was definitely in love. I was definitely in love.
Yeah.
I was at a place where I felt loved.
That's nice.
I felt.
Guys, can you hear that? Yeah.
I felt loved. So whereas there was another relationship prior to that, you would think maybe it was last infatuation.
Is this my friend?
Anyway, we digress. So it was different. But did I ever look at myself and say, "Oh my God, I'm 23 or I'm 24"? But that time, I was still planning to go to ATP. I was planning to go to Silks and Spice. You wasn't planning to be in an element where you're questioning
what's happening
in the future.
Now, do you think what has changed because remember back in the day, yeah, Facebook was our social media. Remember?
It wasn't even that. It was high five.
Yes.
But high five, that's what I found. That high five, it was more lurking, introduction, flirting, and then the introduction of Facebook when I can put, I'm in a relationship with Sheila, I'm in this.
Yeah. But no, what I'm talking about is seeing other people's lives.
Yes.
Because I think what's got to this generation or this age group is that they're seeing other people's lives. We're comparing too much.
It's always comparing, and I think what touched my heart was at 28, she still hasn't. So obviously you've been in these potential relationships that haven't obviously blossomed to what you wanted it to be. But would I still feel like I haven't accomplished when I probably guarantee you she's at a good job, she's got good friends, she's got a good family. But I think that notion of how people present us being in a relationship and having, it's like once you've got this, that's it. You've made it.
I think we are a generation that falls victims of comparison because comparison is the killer of all joy. Whatever. Yeah. Now going back onto this young lady, she's 28. Now I'm gonna find the video on TikTok and put it up as the week progresses, guys. You'll see it of another young girl. It's gone viral on TikTok. She's 22. She sits in her car and she actually cries to the camera or, breaks down in front of the camera. She's like, I'm so lonely. I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. I was watching this and I was like, at 22, I was going to Miami. Yeah, me and Michelle caught that student loan and said, hey.
We outside.
Guys,
I'm catching flights, my feelings.
And that was the year that President Obama was coming into power, So America was a vibe, being black was being black, And we went to Miami and we had a great time. We came back. Michelle even carried the Chinese from Miami over that night flight, And we had no clue, we had no care in the world about relationships, And because we were thinking about, right, we're having a great time in life right now, and we want to just get our degree and sort it out. I mean, we landed and we were in a lecture the next day. We want to just get our degree and complete our studies, and that was it. There was nothing in my mind that was thinking about, oh my God, I need to be in a relationship.
It's crazy.
There were people around me that I was talking to, but if it didn't work out, it wasn't the beginning and the end of everything. And I think what this generation doesn't realize, and we can touch on this a little bit later on, is a lot of people that got into relationships, some it's worked out for, but a lot of people that I remember that got into relationships at that age, and not even with the partners anymore.
It's not.
Some of them got married at like 21. They're separated. The guys cheated left, right, and centre.
She's cheated.
They had babies on them. And it's like, whoa. Sometimes it's literally you're rushing to grow up. When all you need to do is wait for the timing.
And do you know what my issue is as well, though? We don't want to experience the moment.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the moment. I'm actually 22, and I know this is ridiculous. I know this is dramatic because my prayer is always in the morning. It's always thank you for actually waking me up, because some of the people that we went to bed with, they didn't wake up. So
she went to bed with people that didn't wake up. Just bedroom bully. Sorry, guys. Let me. Go for it, mate.
But do you know what I mean? So that sense of, I think we fail ourselves, you disservice yourself because you're not being in the moment. You're not enjoying the moment. Because to me, 22, like you said, it was once my coursework is submitted, whatever coach we're going to another rave, if it was taking us to Essex, Manchester, Luton, you're going. So I didn't plan that far ahead. And maybe it's the time, it's the exposure, you know, because for you to show your vulnerability on TikTok, it's what we're exposed to. Do you know what I mean? So it's that element of everything is glorified. Even in your shows, even in your worst day, you can post a picture in the morning, but technically speaking, it was last week, but you posted this, but to this week you're having a rubbish day. But what you've presented to other people, it's like, it's glorified. So someone's at 22 is like, oh, I want to be in a relationship with Emma down the road. And it's like, you don't know what?
I want to be what that person's experiencing.
At 22, I'm like, sis, take your time.
I don't have kids. And I'm not in a relationship, like I said, like I'm in love with myself, and that's the biggest love of all, because I think there's a saying that went around and like, it was so profound to me. I don't know if everyone else caught it, but the woman says the greatest love of yourself, the greatest love of your life is your life.
Absolutely.
And it took a minute for people to understand what she was saying, but the greatest love of your life is your life. So if you love yourself and you love your life, you're gonna do things that inspire you, and promote you and your well-being. Now, yes, would it be nice to be with somebody that gets you, that understands you, I can't sit here and say that I haven't been in love or I haven't experienced love, because I have. And it's come in different forms. It's come in romantic relationships, it's come in friendships, it's come in families. And I think the older you get, and I'm saying this to the younger generation, or the young people, the older you get, the more life just opens up, like in a different kind of way. We're not living in the same generation that our parents lived in, that you have to now meet somebody at 18 and get married and do whatever. Some people, it's worked out for them. Like like one of my best friends, of course she's Oyibo. So of course she's white. And I find that a lot of my I've said this before on the podcast previously, I found that a lot of my white friends have been in very long lasting relationships, and I don't know what pond they drink from, but they seem to make it work. I don't know why, but maybe it's because they don't give themselves into the media world of things, They're not oversaturated with
I think, but that was back then.
Influencers.
That was back then. Whereas our side of things, I'm African and I'm Congolese, and I've said it to you before, shows like, I remember when obviously I graduated, I was with my partner at the time. I graduated, but it was like, where's your husband? But you've always taught me school, then husband. So this is where the confusion is. So when in that time scale are you supposed to find your husband, when you're telling me all I should focus on? Do you know what I mean? So all those pressures, and especially if it's like from the 28-year-old being African, it's like you've experienced certain things, but to your family or to others is like, that where they see it, that you've made it, you're not, and that's unrealistic for anyone, because Auntie Mariam telling you that, and these times her husband's been in Nigeria.
Oh god, you don't even live with your husband, mate.
And I don't think being in a relationship is the be all and end all. I think what I've started to learn, and what you said about self-love is, for me, what's the most important, the phase that I'm in right now, it's nurturing me.
But okay, so let's go back. And I know we had a different experience, from a lot of the young people that might listen to this podcast today, because we're looking at it from the age that we are now. Because what's that saying? Hindsight is...
it's a beautiful thing.
You know the English, It
won't land today.
But it's like, now that you're looking back, and this is why we have the questions of, what would you say to your younger self? And if you've got younger sisters, I mean, I've got little cousins around me, and I'm constantly telling them certain things because I've experienced it. I'm like, look, that's important. There are things that I could have changed in how I dated, to maybe have a different outcome now. Yeah. But then maybe I wouldn't have been as happy as I've been.
True.
Yeah, because I know people that can't be without a man or can't be without a relationship, and that's quite dangerous. Well, I've got a friend who used to be like that, but and then one day she just chose herself, and she was like, actually, no, I'm going to be on my own for a bit. But if I was able to speak people's business like that on the podcast, I will draw you out her life, and you will see the changes, Like, she's no longer if she had a partner, it will be because I have a partner.
And I'm not dependent.
I'm not dependent on that person.
Absolutely.
That person does not consume my happiness. That person does not affect me. All these things that are so positive. And it doesn't mean I can't be with a person. But if I'm talking to a 22-year-old, I just really want you to go out and party.
And live your life.
Honestly.
Like, this is just the beginning.
Be careful, obviously. Don't do anything crazy.
They say life begins at 40.
I'm waiting to get there.
So, babe, you've got a long time to go.
And you know what, for the 28-year-olds and the 22-year-old, 22-year-old, please, just go and even watch Cocomelon, whatever you people call it.
Not Cocomelon.
Go and watch something else, Go and watch Dora, Go and watch Sister again. Go and watch something, Forget it, Don't watch Big Brother. Come off the Shade Borough.
Beverly Hills, 902.
Go and watch normal TV. 28-year-old, listen to me and listen to me good, Do whatever you need to do. If you want to put yourself in dating spaces, do that. Because that's what you desire, But if it doesn't happen, I'm sure, like you said, there's so many things that are happening for you. But dive into them. Draw yourself into them, And I promise you, you will turn 30, And if you're still single at 30, you would say, what was I worried about? What was I stressing about, Because there's something that happens, when you hit 30 and you're like, so,
about this.
So like,
what are we doing?
Hello, life.
Is that you?
Hi.
Where have you been?
So here I am. Right, I'm 30. Now I need to do whatever. Because when I turned 30, I was like, right, I'm 30. I'm not married, and I haven't got a child. Crap. It wasn't like, oh my God, crap, life is so crap. And it gave me such a liberation.
Yes.
It was like, you know what, there's so many other things that I can still do.
When you look at it though, Shills, when you say that enlightenment that came, but look at many things that you've accomplished at that age that most people haven't.
I mean, like 30, I think I was, I was in my career, I was doing certain things, I had made certain investments, and I continued in that pursuit, And I went on and I bought a property, all these things, And people will say, like, I'm waiting to buy a house with somebody. No, don't wait. If you've got the money to do it,
you can do it on your own.
Just do it on your own, And I'm not here pretending that I'm representing Beyonce, independent woman, no, because Beyonce's got a man too.
Girl.
And there's a billionaire.
She be lying.
But it's like, do what you can do for yourself and let whatever needs to meet you in life meet you on your journey.
Yes.
Because if you're not moving towards it. Let's catch that.
That
if
part.
you're not moving towards it. And if you're standing still, it's passing you by. Or if you're reclining in your house saying, oh, I can't do this. Look, get out there, do the work trips, do whatever you need to do, but don't feel like life is meaningless because you don't have children, because you don't have a husband, because some people have husbands and not happy.
But do you know what? I always tell my sisters this, and I think you have to give yourself grace. And we talk about
that word.
You have to give yourself grace. You have to be able to look at yourself.
What do you constitute as grace? You wasn't ready for that.
No, I wasn't, but there's so many things. And I'm speaking from experience. Yes, I've got kids. And yes, I've experienced the other side of the fence, we would call it, right? But at the same time, I have to be kind to myself. I have to be patient, because we always, we speak and I'm like, okay, Shills, I haven't done this, or I want to do this. But like you said, it's also a progress.
Yeah.
It's a walk.
Yeah.
I'm not standing still.
Yeah.
And that's what I've realized.
Yeah.
I used to pressure myself because I thought I was standing still.
Yeah.
But then I've had people recognize, actually, you're not still.
Yeah.
You're moving along. You're just not moving as fast as you want it to be.
Exactly. And you know what? Yeah, that I'm going to take on from there. When Jenna says you're not moving as fast as you want to be, within life, yeah, you're made up of different elements, right? Yeah. So you have some people that are excelling, yeah, in their fitness world, yeah. I'm still fighting the stomach, yeah, from Christmas, yeah. You have people that are excelling in their
Christmas.
From Christmas.
I'm still fighting 7 years, giving birth 7 years.
I ain't even given birth, but I'm still fighting.
The feedback is there.
I'm still fighting, yeah. But now, yeah, it's like, and you've got people that are excelling in their careers. You've got people that are excelling in their spirituality, yeah. Whatever it is, people are moving, yeah. So when you say you're moving fast, you could be moving fast in your own lane.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So don't look at the other person and say, that person's putting out 2 properties or 3 properties, yeah. They're moving fast. But hang on a minute, you're moving fast in your mental health. Yeah.
Yep.
Your well-being, yeah, is next to none. Nobody can touch the peace that you have.
It's better than it's ever been.
Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. And then that person that's moving faster in that element, they're searching.
Stress.
Yeah. They're stressed. Yeah. They're stressed. Yeah. Hear it from me. Stressed to the point
When
that
was
they
the last
resign.
time you washed your hair?
You know what?
But do you know those elements?
Yeah,
like
Friday.
But things like that. And it's so important because that self-care, when you're in that rat race, it's so far removed.
It's removed.
Non-existent.
It's removed. Yeah.
And I believe no matter what experience you've had of that love, there's so much more to come.
There's so much more. And let's talk about love.
There's so much more.
Because I think sometimes when we talk about love, people want it to be
what is presented in a normal date.
Yeah, people want love to be, okay, love comes from a different kind of way. Again, because we all live on TikTok now, why do we need dictionaries or other life anymore, yeah? TikTok came and it's our teacher, yeah? But I saw something, and this young girl it was a woman, yeah? She talks about love, and she had been in relationships before, like with like, men, whatever, yeah? Wherever way you go, I don't know. This is the world we're living in.
Okay.
Yeah. So but she talks about the greatest love she'd experienced. Yeah. Take away from family, because some of us are lucky enough to come from families of love. Yeah. Was her friends. I think you reposted it as well.
That's because that's me.
Yeah.
It's you, babe. I reposted it. I remember
that.
Reposted it.
You reposted it, yeah. And I saw it and I thought, but that's the truth.
Yep.
Because a lot of times, the greatest love you've experienced, like when you're down, it's your friends that call you and say, hey girl, let's come and have a wine night, or let's go and have this, let's go and do that, and that's love.
Yes.
Because some people have a man and they can't even, or a woman, and they can't even get themselves to that place of saying, I need this is my breathing space. Yeah. But when you graduate, it's your friends that come and bring you flowers and plan you and give you the party. When it's your birthday, it's your friends that are doing whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you've got somebody who's got and this is I'm terrible, And if you're around me and you've got a man, I'm the worst. Let me tell you something, that I'm the worst, because you cannot ask me for certain things when you've got a man.
Where's your man?
Because I'm gonna think, where's your man?
Where's your man? Why is he not doing it?
That's what I think. Because
can you help me plan? Where is he?
Like, planning I can, I can help you, because that's not maybe the man's forte.
Yeah.
But when it comes
what you mean.
When it comes to completing the balance, even sometimes when I go out with people and then their boyfriend calls them, I'm like, your boyfriend's called you.
I didn't hear that months ago.
And I'm like, so you're out for lunch, or you're out shopping, And I'm not a gold digger.
That's another subject for another.
Guys, I'm not even a gold digger, but there are certain things where I feel like, and I go back to the things of friends, Friends will carry it. There's been a few guys that have spoken about this, how girls go so hard for each other on birthdays, It's crazy. Guys, I have the craziest birthdays, but
the people that show up are always the girls.
Listen,
from way back.
I'm like, I don't pay my birthday bills.
Yep.
I'm like, look, and I pull these guys out for some places, Sometimes I even get asked the question of, what are you planning for us to spend, Because if
We need warning. We need to plan.
I'm gonna ask what I'm doing for my big birthday next year, yeah. But I know my girls always come through, yeah. When my family has needed stuff,
No,
my friends always come through. When my family members have been unwell or in vulnerable situations, yeah, it's been my girls that I'm dependent on. Like, so when you talk about relationships and feeling love,
it comes in different
don't
forms.
forget the love that's always present.
Oof.
Yeah, just because it's not taking you out, yeah, to eat at Novikov or wherever, yeah, don't think that's not love. Yeah, that friend that comes with you for that walk, that's still showing up as love. Yeah, so you have experienced love. Yeah, but you're not ready to receive that love for what it is. Yeah, and sometimes, guys, when you can't appreciate where you're at, you might never get to the next level.
Ooh.
So, Dennis, you close up for them.
That was a good one, in a sense of that you have to be, as much as you want to prepare yourself, there's also overthinking and you're disservicing yourself. I think you have to, and that it goes back again to the word grace. Whatever the word grace means to you, you have to be at a point where you stop and give yourself that grace, love yourself, and think to yourself, 22, I'm still a baby. I still think I'm a baby girl right now. So I don't know, right? You are. Guys,
you're just a baby girl.
Whether you're 22, whether you're 28, life comes it comes so fast. But don't lose sight of what's around you that is important, and trust me, you will find that love. It might not be in the shape and form of what you perceive it to be or what it's presented you to be, but it will come. But in the meantime, I need you to be outside. Enjoy
where you're at. There's a saying that we used to say when we were kids. Well, I say kids, teenagers, and one of my really good friends, we used to say, because remember, I got into my career really early.
Yeah, you did.
And I was really serious with life. I'm a big clown. But I was really like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And elements of that was maybe experiencing loss at an early age. Now, we used to say this thing of like, don't spend your time listening to the beat. Just dance, or you might miss the song. Like, we used to say that all the time.
It's true.
And it's like something, well, I'm sure she'll listen to it and she'll remind me of the saying, I might have got it wrong. But it used to definitely like, look, don't concentrate on the beat, just dance and enjoy the moment, And sometimes that's what life is, You're 22, you're 23, you're 25, you're 20, just enjoy the moment, Don't concentrate too much on it. Obviously, don't be crazy to be like, but
live in the moment.
Live in the moment,
Enjoy life. And be grateful.
Grateful, guys, be grateful. Grateful is the word. Grateful is the word. And look, the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Oh, it's fertilized with mulch.
But it's greener where you water it,
Absolutely.
So water your grass wherever you are, whatever garden you're sitting this week, this month, this year. Water it to the best of your ability. And guys, it's a short one, but hopefully you pick sense from what we're saying. I don't normally say pick sense from my nurse sense, but I know Dennis doesn't speak nurse sense.
I'm very wise.
I know sometimes I do, but pick sense from what we've said and apply it to yourself as you can. As usual, if you have questions, if you want to talk about the subject a little bit more, hit me and Janice up on our socials. Obviously, inbox, DM, inbox. I'm so old, DM.
Inbox. DM me, babe.
DM us, DM Coffee Morning Laughter. And obviously follow us on Twitter,
Instagram,
TikTok, YouTube,
and it don't stop,
and all the rest of them. Guys, have a great week. It's been Coffee Morning Laughter. It's your girl Shills.
Janice. Bye.